What's going on, guys? Dota Dude here, bringing you guys the first video of my channel. Today's going to be a replay commentary. I'm going to be playing Slark, and I'm going to be going into the top lane. Let's set this up for player's perspective, and see if we can't get on me. Give me 1 second. There we go. Alright, anyways, so welcome to my channel. Just a quick introduction. I'm just a regular guy who loves playing Dota. I think I'm decent at the game. Not amazing, but I'm growing. Hopefully one day I can be pretty awesome at it. Until then, I'm going to keep playing and give you guys some good videos, some bad videos, but hopefully we have a little bit of fun in the process. Anyways, so this is a solo queued game. Decided to play Slark going into the top. Slark's an agility hero, mainly played as a carry. His 4 skills, I'll offer a little bit of tutorial advice, primarily just because some people who see this video are not going to have any clue about this game. Other people might be absolute pros, so you know, I don't want to go into too much detail unless requested, and then I can do like a newbie video. But I like to go over the general guidelines. Here we're contesting the rune. Rune shows up. I tell my team that I want the supports to take it. I'm a big believer now in this patch with both runes being bounty runes at the start of the game. I want the support to take it. It's guaranteed gold. It's a quick flying courier. It's dust if, you know, Weaver's in our lane, that kind of thing. Anyway, so his 4 skills. His first one, Dark Pact. This is a nuke, deals damage, also purges you of any debuffs, or most debuffs. His second skill, Leap, Pounce. That's just a leap, and if you hit him, it's kind of like a stun. It leashes them and holds them in place. His third skill, Essence Shift. Every time you attack them, you steal 1 of each of their attributes, and you gain 3 agility. This turns into the late game, where when you start hitting them a ton, you can get a lot of those stacks built, which is a lot of agility, which is faster attack speed, more damage, and more armor. And then his final is his ultimate, Shadow Dance. This turns you invisible for 4 seconds. While invisible, you regain health, because that's one of his passives. When people can't see you, you can't regain health. So, yeah, you turn invisible for 4 seconds, regain a bunch of health, keep attacking, and then you come right back into the fight. Okay, so let's talk about the game. Anyways, here it's me, a Witch Doctriner, and a Crystal Maiden against a Weaver and a Rubik. So we're tri-laning, and they're dual laning. Beginning of the game is going to just be some farming. That's the beginning stages of a Dota game, in case you guys are new to the game and don't really know. I generally, if I feel like I'm under any real harass, I'll build a Stout Shield. I'm sorry, the Poor Man Shield. So that's why you see I've got that queued up right here. But start the game with Tango's Quelling Blade and a Stout Shield. That's pretty much my standard build on most carries. I know it's a little greedy, and you should be able to last hit better without the Quelling Blade. But honestly, I just think the Quelling Blade is such a good starting item, unless you are absolutely certain that you're going to get the last hits. As you can see, I'm still missing a ton because I suck. There we go. Anyways, so yeah, Slark's, like I said, Slark's an agility hero, mostly played as a carry. Late game, he hits pretty hard, and early game, he nukes pretty hard, so he's just a good all-around hero. Alright, here, Crystal Maiden, she dusts the Weaver, she gets him with the Ice Blast. I pounce him, and we kill him. Now I'm going to try to chase down Rubik. I realize it's futile, so turn around and just go back to the last inning. So that was good on my support, you know, for having that, the dust. You know, one of the things about Weaver, there we go, buy my Stout Shield and queue up my treads. One of the things about Weaver, you know, you can keep that guy down if you just, you know, kill him early before he gets that ult. You know, don't let him just sit there and free farm. Don't let him run around because he thinks his invisibility is a safety net. It's not that hard to gank him and kill him. And it's best if you keep him under leveled. At least in the beginning. Keep his farm down, keep his items low. So here I have my my Poor Man Shield, just farming up for my treads. Trying to get a little XP. Not really sure why I backed this far here. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I backed this far here. I might have been looking at something. Yeah, I think it was. Maybe I alt-tabbed right here, I'm not sure. Anyways, I see that he stacked and pulled. So I know that the wave is going to pull up to the tower now. And then I'll be able to get some more farm. And until then, I'm literally just going to sit here. Sorry about that. Yeah, at least I'm playing with the mouse, so you guys don't get too bored. Alright, so now the creeps are coming. I know I can start fighting them. I thought I got that last hit, actually. Anyways. Oh. Apologize for the last hits. I promise I'm better than this. And here we go. Start picking it up a little bit. This one's out of range for me to actually get to and hit it a couple times, so I just gotta take what I can get. Anyways. The Rubik gets a little out of position here, so I throw a ping at him, and then I hit him with the leash, and that should be a dead Rubik. See if he gets away. Yeah. I try to chase him down, and then I see that they dust the Weaver again, and he hit a salve, so I'm just going to go after the Weaver. So here, I just run in, try to get him with the pounce, with the Dark Pact. We end up killing him anyway, which is fine. I die. Not perfect, but not really the end of the world either. Good Sunstrike here on Witch Doctor, and that'll wipe us. Grab my TP, and I'm right back in line. So again, just farming up. My item build on Slark, I like to go Power Treads. Again, Poor Man's Shield if I need the, for the harass. But I like to go Treads, and then I like to go into Orb of Venom, just because I think that's so good for holding them in place. I get the Magic Stick for, just a little bit of burst regen, and then I get Blink Dagger before I go Scotty. A lot of people like to rush straight into Scotty, which I think is fine. The problem with it is I just think Blink Dagger is so good on Slark. A lot of people like to go with Shadow Blade because it works with his ultimate, which I understand. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh, excuse me. Sneeze is always coming too. I know you guys know that. I'm sure there's a way to mute the mic there, but I haven't figured all that out yet. Anyways, I think some people go with the Shadow Blade on Slark, which is fine because it works with his ultimate. Okay, I see here that they're going to go on the Weaver again. I try to get into position. I get the leap, but he's dead. Dark Pact kills him. You don't always have to do this, but I like to get into the habit of Dark Pacting right after the leap, because if they have a stun or anything, they're going to try to use it to save themselves, and the Dark Pact will pull the stun off you. So I see here that he's a little out of position because there's 3 of us, and I think maybe we can do something about this. But he backs at the right time, so... Anyways, yeah, so... Oh, here I do end up going in on him. I hit him with the Dark Pact, and I take a ton of damage, and I run. And we kill the Invoker, and we don't lose anyone, which is good. Although they're still chasing, so that might not be permanent. Yeah, we lost the Maiden there. I see him out of position, so I get the leash. He's dead. I mean, he's too out of position to do that. Even though I was low on health, that was a really good opportunity where I could go back in and help secure a kill. So, sometimes even though you think, oh, I might be low on health, don't necessarily disengage completely. Stay within range. Positioning is very, very important. But, yeah, so I finish up my treads here and ready to go. And now I'm going to queue up the Magic Stick and the Orb of Venom. Yep. Anyways, yeah, so the Shadow Blade is good because it works, it synergizes well with his ultimate. But I personally like the Blink better because, A, your mana pool is not really that big at the beginning to warrant the Shadow Blade. But also, I don't know, I just think Blink's positioning just is so much more effective. I mean, I don't know. I've seen Shadow Blade do some really good stuff. For me, I just prefer, like I said, I personally prefer the Blink. If we're having a game where we're getting absolutely wrecked or something, then I may forgo the Blink and build more like a cheaper Let's Fight build, involving drums, and then maybe go to like Sanjin Yasha or something. Anyway, so right here we pulled in, and now the wave's pushed. We've got both of them on us. Witch Doctor TP's at the back, and then Tree comes in right here. So I say, okay, we can probably fight this. He goes invis. Gets the root. I didn't realize he was going to root him. I should have probably been in better position for that. So I try to refix that. I see, and leashed. Want to hold him in place. Now we're going to go on the Witch Doctor. He's dead too. He almost hits me with the Sunstrike. Misses. But now I have my ult. So as you see here, once I get out of vision, this little icon appears. Once this appears, it means that I get massive health regen. So I want to get that health regen going so that in case we need to fight again. We're chasing this Invoker. I don't think we can get him, so I disengage. Then I see that blue, which is Magnus, is coming in on him. So I think, okay, well maybe I can re-engage. So I come back down, but nope, he's gone again. So again, I just turn around. Go back to lane and keep farming. Magnus dove a little hard here, but I think everyone ends up getting away okay, which is fine. And like I said, I'm just going to get back in lane and keep farming. I realize that I've got enough to buy my stick and my Orb of Venom, so I come up, get the Orb of Venom, come back down, realize I forgot the stick, so I go back up to the stick.
Tower is under attack.
Alright. Well, Weaver shows up.
Structures are fortified.
He hits pretty hard, you know, because of the Gemini attack, but especially with Witch Doctor having sealed, not a big deal. We lose this bottom tower for free here, which I was really upset about. I let my team know. I said, guys, we can't. That's one thing that's really important, is don't ever lose a tower for nothing. I mean, someone needs to be there, whether it's a TP or, you know, just something. If I had had a TP, which I probably should have, I could have at least TP'd down to get the deny or something. It's a huge thing. Don't just let people take towers for free. So here I queue up the Blink. I've got a Magic Wand on its way. And I'm just going to go back to last setting. There we go. Anyways, Wind Ranger disconnects here, so we're going to get a pause in just a second. But they waited a couple minutes before they paused. You'll notice anytime someone disconnects, if you ever ask for a pause, I'll give it to you 100%. I think it's really important. Part of my interest in wanting to make these YouTube videos and stream and stuff like that is the MOBA community in general, especially Dota, has such a toxic vibe. So many people are negative and whatever, and that's just not really my thing. To me, I see this, it's a little cheesy, but I see this very much like a sport. So I want to do the right thing by the sport and, you know, offer people, okay, you need a minute to pause? Yeah, that's fine. It's not a big deal, you know? So I'll jump forward 10 here, wait until we get unpaused. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, there we go, we're unpaused. So, yeah, oh, she disconnected again. Although, maybe it's because Weaver unpaused. At some point in this game, Weaver just, every time she pauses, he just disconnects. I mean, he just unpauses for her. But yeah, so, you know, I try to do the right thing, and I encourage you guys to do the same thing. But, anyway, so a couple quick things about me. Been playing games my whole life. Love console. Really only play Dota as far as PC goes, that and Hearthstone. But for the most part, I'm a console gamer. Xbox. I like PlayStation as well, don't get me wrong. A lot of first-person shooters, you know, Call of Duty, Halo. Also big into like RPGs, action, adventure, whatever. Video games are fun. I like them. Big fan. But yeah, Dota is a stupid, stupid game that I don't know, 2 years ago, something like that. Buddy of mine showed it to me and just completely turned me on to it. Since then, I haven't been able to put it down. I just think it's a super fun game. I think there's a lot of strategy involved, a lot of teamwork. Big fan of this game. So anyways, I thought about setting up a kill there, and then you'll see the dark pack goes off right there. I thought about trying to get a kill, but I realized there were 3 of them, so that's why I backed out of the little jungle where I was. So here we're just going to try to pick up some last hits. Now you can see we're 12 minutes in and I only have 28 last hits. I'm way behind on my last hits this game. This is definitely not a good example of last hitting. I should be getting a lot more of these than I am. To be fair, we were pressured a little bit by the Weaver at the beginning, but... Alright, so this is an easy kill. Tree gets the hold, I pounce in. Now we're all over this guy. I go ahead and get my ult off just to be safe. We're going to go after him. I'm going to pounce. I get the leash. We kill him as well. I ping it out so that we can fight him. A lot of people like to run from Wraith King when he comes back. There's no point. There's 4 of us here. I hit another pounce and he's dead. Pretty easy fight. I don't take any real damage. My mana pools isn't too bad, especially because we have Crystal Maiden in this game. Here Rubik calls for a report, because that's what people do when, you know, I mean, it's 14-7, 13 minutes in. This game is not over. But rather than, you know, try to work with his team, he wants to flame. But anyways, so we'll see what we can do here. So I notice here that there's a lot of us sitting top. This is not a good thing. Generally, it just means that we're losing experience and gold other places on the map. Bottom lane, right here, completely unfarmed. I mean, We have to have one of our guys down here. We have to. There's just too many of us up top. So I kind of take a look. I'm gonna go see what's going on. I stand here. I say maybe we can set up a kill if they come through because I knew the Weaver was there. That's why I hit the ping again. He runs away, but we do have a sentry, so I'm hoping we can get to him. And we cannot. That was a bad leap by me. Oh, we get the tree, gets the root. So I'm going to go after this Invoker. I realize he's invisible, so I come back to try to go after Rubik. See if I can get this pounce. I realize he's too far away, so I back up. Here, Tree took a lot of damage, but he's able to get out. I go into the tree to heal up real quick. As soon as they stop seeing me, I gotta kill this creep. If they can see the creep, they can see me. So as soon as he dies, I get out of there, get some health. See, now our bottom tower again. Not only are we not farming, but now our tower's getting pushed again for no reason. So I heal up, and I realize one of us has got to get down there. I told my team, you know, I have a mic obviously hooked up, so you won't see me typing a lot, but I tell my team we got to get down there. Then you see Crystal Maiden rotate down. So it's really important that you don't just give up farm like that. Don't just let towers fall, and don't just let creep wave after creep wave just get, you know, nuked by nobody. You guys got to be down there. It's so much free gold and experience that just goes away. It's really important. That tells me that someone was bunched up somewhere. So now you can see that my team's fighting bottom. I'm just going to keep trying to finish farming up that Blink Dagger. So I'll offer a couple different videos on my channel. Replay commentaries are going to be one. Live gameplay commentaries are going to be another. These are a little bit more difficult. If I'm not focusing overly hard, I can, you know, conversate and still play the game pretty well. But if we get into big fights and I focus, sometimes I completely forget to talk, and by the time I come back to it, I'm like, whoops. But so yeah, you'll get live commentary, you'll get replay commentary. I'm also going to be doing a All Hero Challenge, the A to Z Hero Challenge. I'm going to be doing that as a both a live and a replay, you know, just depending on the game or whatever. But I've already completed the challenge once when they first brought it to us August of last year, I think. I see the Weaver here. I try to go on him. He's still leashed. You get the hook again, but he's going to warp out right here. But if he doesn't have enough mana, or if he, there he goes. I was going to say if he doesn't have enough time, we might be able to get it off before he runs. Anyways, August or September, whichever one it was, that they did the All Hero Challenge, I completed it once all the way through, and I think I did it 9 games under par or something like that. But I decided I wanted to do it on the channel too, because I thought it'd be fun to watch together. Here they dust the Weaver, but I realized there's no way we're getting this guy. He's just too far out. So I tried to leap, hoping maybe he would come towards me, but he didn't, so I know I'm done. Anyway, so I'm going to do the All Hero Challenge. I think that'd be fun to do, you know, together. Have you guys watch that. So at the very least, you'll get one video of me doing every single hero, and hopefully it'll be a decent enough video that you can either pick up some tips or, you know, maybe give me a tip or two. I read all my comments, or I will read all my comments. Remember, this is the first channel. So if you have anything, you know, you want to say, constructive criticism or, you know, tips, or, you know, if you just want to say hey or tell me I suck, whatever, leave it in the comments down below and I'll take a look at it. Having said that, again, I told you, big believer in the positive, you know, trying to, you know, make everything better when it comes to this. So watch the flaming. I understand I'm not perfect. I understand I'm not a pro. I think some of the videos I'm going to post on here, this one, I think you're going to be pretty happy with the, you know, the outcome. I told you I'm not bad at this game. I have an idea of what I'm doing. So I think it's, you know, like I said, if you see, you know, just any suggestions, I'm happy to read them, you know, read them and take a look. But just keep things either constructive or positive. Let's not just tell me that I'm a fucktard, which I can understand. Anyway, so here you see I queue up the Scotty now that I got the Blink Dagger. You're going to see the purpose of why I got the Blink Dagger here in a couple minutes. Oh, we're going to pause again for one number. Okay, this is where Weaver unpauses. See, and I say okay, because I don't mind. Anyways, yeah, you're going to see the benefits of the Blink Dagger in this game for sure. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, we're going to do the live commentaries, the replay commentaries, the All Hero Challenge. Probably going to do Windrunner catches an abandoned here, even though she comes back. That sucks. And then I'll probably do some other videos, such as like random draft or single draft. And then also, depending on who is initially subscribing to my videos,
Dire's middle
and
tower
if you
is
guys are interested in seeing it, I can do anything from, you know, simple, you know, let's talk about Dota basics and, you know, the concept of Dota for new players to try to get them into this, or I can give, you know, these kind of a little bit more advanced concepts. I mean, I definitely know the intermediary of this game. I understand some of the finer
Dire's middle
points.
tower is under attack.
My execution needs a little bit of work. Sometimes I get out of position, or, you know, I miss a skill shot, or I definitely, you know, my farm could be better. This is a bad example of farm games. I had a Juggernaut game, I don't know, 2 or 3 games ago, where at 10 minutes I had, you know, 50 CS. That's good. That's what you should have, you know. In this game, 10 minutes in, I think I had 23, you know. That's not good. So, like I said, you know, I definitely have room to grow. I understand that. So here I'm just going to pressure the tower. As you can see, nothing too big is happening right now, but I'm solid 4-1. I'm farming halfway decent. You know, I've got a Blink Dagger and I'm working on a Scotty.
Dire's top tower
So here I'm
is
just
under
pressuring the
attack.
tower. I see that they're attacking top. I
Dire's
do have a
structures
TP.
are fortified.
I'm waiting for the TPs to come in.
Radiant's bottom tower
As soon as I
is
see
under
Mag show
attack.
up, I go. I figured maybe we can make something happen here. I see Tree is in there by himself, which is not good. He lands a great RP. You see I blink. Now granted, he pulled him away. But you see I blink tether. The whole point of the blink is that you're always going to hit tether. Right here, he stuns him, so I missed it. So disappointed in that. Here, you're going to see I chase him down. I hit my ult there, and once I start hitting him, the Orb of Venom is going to hold him. But once I miss the pounce, I got to go. I got to run. I'm going to end up dying. So I blink up here to get out of there. Again, positioning is really important. And, you know, if you just pay attention to that kind of stuff. So right here, Tree hits it again. I see the Invoker. I get the leash. Once I get the leash, I know he's dead. He's not getting out of there. So he's dead. So, no problem. So we get a decent little kill there. Top tower's gone, so I'm going to heal up just a little bit real quick. There it is. My mana's a little low, but again, I've got a CM, so it'll come back pretty quick. I'm also pretty close to getting my first Ultimate Orb, and that really helps with the mana because you get the +10 intelligence. So I see here that mid tower is under a little bit of pressure, so I'm going to grab a TP and get over there. Yep, see? Again, like I said, don't let them hit the tower for free. It's just not worth it. Not only do you lose the CS and the experience, but it just makes the game a little harder on yourself. Sometimes I see those mistakes where, you know, a player will let a tower take a ton of damage. There's just no point. There's no point in 4 of us sitting top. But here's what's funny. You see I TP mid, now everyone else comes too. So now we've left top farm completely empty. But that's alright. So here we're going to see if we can't get this tower. Invoker shows up. I back. I don't have the mana to really fight with this. I don't have my ults or anything. So I'm just going to wait. See if I can't get some more CS. Kind of just stand back, see what's going on. I do get hit by that tornado, but it's alright. He didn't hit me with the EMP. So I didn't lose my mana. He RPs. So here, I hit the leash. Once you hit the leash, you know he's dead. Now, again, you can see I'm only 4-1 here, but I do have 10 assists. I've been in a lot of these fights. That's 15 of 23 kills that I've been a part of. So, Magnus was going for more of a damage build this game. That's why he's empowering himself all the time, which is fine. Alright, so right here, I blink, I hit, and then you pounce. Oh, but I didn't get it off in time. See? And then I get the leash, so I can't run, so I'm dead. That was a mistake on my part. I didn't need to dive like that. I just kind of thought I could harass him a little bit. But that's a mistake on my part. So you can chalk one of those deaths up to my mistake for sure.
Dire's bottom tower is under
So
attack.
again, bottom tower is under attack. I think we lose it right here. Oh no, not yet. But it's stuff like this Weaver, you know, okay, they jump on him, which is good. But you don't want to let Weaver just stand there and hit a tower. Especially not the Gemini attack, it hits so hard. So right here, Tree gets him. He ults out, so he's back to where he was. We don't have any vision, so we can't do much. It's one thing with the invisible heroes, if you guys are new to this game, or even if you're not new and you see, you know, you struggle a lot with Riki,
Dire's top tower is under
Weaver,
attack.
to a lesser extent Oracle. With these invisible heroes, just buy dust. You have to have the support. If someone's not playing support, you got it. You get dust, you get sentries, and you kill those guys easy. See here, Wind Ranger pauses, Weaver unpauses. Kind of a Dick move, but whatever. So,
Dire's top
anyways,
tower is under attack.
still just kind of farming. Got the last hit there. I know I'm getting close to my ultimate orb, so I'm going to come over here, sell off my stout shield so I can pick it up in just a second. I just want to clear one more wave real quick. Once you get Dark Packs to level 4, it actually works as a really good farming tool because it hits all of them for a pretty good amount, and it hits around you, so you can weaken the creeps and then just last hit them off.
Radiant structures
So here
are
I see I've got my
fortified.
ultimate orb. I want to go pick that up. Some people want to go with the point booster. Hold on.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, with
has
the point
been
booster
denied.
before the ultimate orb. I like the ultimate orb. The 10 agility is 10 damage, plus attack speed, plus armor. The intelligence is good for your mana pool, and the strength is good for your HP. For me, I don't know. I like that better than the static
Radiant's top
point booster
tower is under
benefits.
attack.
So, anyways, I see here that they're fighting mid and bottom. I pushed top out a little bit, so TP over. Try to go on this guy, but he's already gone. He blinked out of there, I think. But a good wave of creeps for me. Look at all that CS. One thing I know I got to do here is make sure I get the CS on all that. Sometimes when we get to this point of the game where we're kind of just pushing out, I take for granted the fact that I should still be trying to actually CS, and I just right-click stuff and assume that because my damage is higher, I'll hit it. Now the CM is kind of nuking my waves here, and that's why you're seeing me miss a lot of those or not get them, and she's getting a lot of CS. Technically, she shouldn't be doing that, and I would say something to her if we were a little bit further behind, but we seem to be doing okay right now. So for me, I'm getting 1 or 2 last hits. It's not the end of the world. But as a support, you really shouldn't be nuking the wave like that. What makes a support is that you don't need gold. They have stuns, they have slows, they have a lot of utility-based skills, as where carries generally have more damage-based and stuff like that. So, as a support, you really just don't need that stuff. A good example that someone gave to me when I first started playing this game was Lion. Lion comes with his first skill is a stun, his second skill is basically a sheep stick. Well, Scythe of Ice, sheep stick, is like 50-something hundred gold or whatever that he gets as a skill. You get that item for free built into him. But he's also squishy, he's also slow, and he's a support. That's what he does. So for people like that, you just don't really need the gold. That isn't to say that Crystal Maiden can't benefit. Aghanims is really good build on her, Blink Dagger is really good, Drums is really good. BKB is pretty good for when you're doing her ult. Having said that, it's more important that I be getting the gold. Either me or Magnus, basically. Witch Doctor, if he doesn't have his Ags, because Witch Doctor's kind of a core, too. Anyways, so Windrunner disconnects again. She'll come back in, though. She just kept going in and out. So here I see him going on the Weaver. I come down, see how I do the blink, and then I catch this guy out of position because he didn't realize I was there. Get a couple hits on him, and he's done. Now we'll go on the Weaver. I get the pounce. Not sure who killed him. If it was it might have been my Dark Packs. Oh no, it was Witch Doctor, so it must have been Maledict, or he just right-clicked him one time and got it. Anyways, one of the big benefits that I love Slark. Slark's my favorite hero. That's why I wanted to do a Slark video first. One of my biggest benefits of Slark, or one of his biggest benefits, is that, oh right here, see, watch, the blink, he RPs, I'm getting all these hits, I Dark Pack, I Leash. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, the ability to blink in and out. Here, we're going to Wraith King again. Oh, and I missed another pounce. Terrible. Sorry about that. Anyways, the great thing about Slark is that if you get out of sight where they can't see you, you know, they don't have vision, you regain health so fast, especially once you get his level 3 ult, that really helps you get in and out of fights. You know, you can do a lot more than a lot of other heroes can. And it makes him, I call him the slippery fish, you know. It really helps being able to just jump in and out of fights like that. And that's something you have to do as a Slark. You're going to see here in a couple minutes, there's a fight we take top lane. I think it's going to be right here in a second, where I get out of there with about 100 health left. And it's one of those spots where it's like, you know, I could stay and help my team maybe get 2 or 3 more hits or something, but it's better to back, heal, and then get right back in the fight if that's what you need to do. So, again, I think this is coming up just a second. You'll see this fight. So here he gets the RP, I get the leash, Weaver uses his ult to get out of there, and we're just going to pressure the tower a little bit, see what we can do. So right here, my health's a little low. I'm going to come up here and hide in the tree for just a second. Now again, I can see they're fighting down here, but I want to try to get my health up a little bit, because if I can come back in as a, you know, full health hero, it's really big. So watch the blink, the hit, the pounce. So now look, all this damage that I'm doing to him. Now look, watch this. I hit the ult, wait for the ult to get low. You need to know what's safe and what's not. So look, I pounce out of there. Look how low my health is. I come right back in, try to get one more hit on someone. Alright, realize that we're safe. I pounce out of there again. I'm down to 300-ish. Hide in the trees, and just heal right back up. This way, if they do go on Magnus, like he is right now, hopefully I can come back and just get right back in the fight. Or at the very least, be full health in case they do want to fight or take a tower or something. So here, I see our tower's under attack. I got a TP back. Dark Pack just to clear the wave. Now, fortunately, my right clicks do pretty good. See right there, I wait for the last hit. My right clicks do pretty good damage, so it's not too bad. I'm 600 gold from the Scotty. So I'm just going to finish the Scotty up before we get back in the fight. Just pushing this lane out, picking up some Scotty. So like I said, some people really like the Shadow Blade on him. It goes well with the his ult. I can understand that. It's just not my thing. I like Blink Dagger better, especially because I've played some high-level matches against friends and stuff that I know are you know, pretty good. Some mid to high 4K type guys and stuff. And I just feel like as a whole, Shadow Blade's a little bit of a crutch. If you make the mistake of thinking that you're just always invincible, you know, you can get caught out when you shouldn't be, something like that. Again, that's not to say that Shadow Blade's not a good item. It is. And it's a great item on Slurk. He's one of the few heroes that I really think it makes sense on if that's what you want to do. Me personally, I just like the Link. You get to use it more often, and it has more benefits than just going invisible. Being able to, you know, move around faster. So look at this. This is why I love Slurk. I see a Wraith King. I go on him. I'm one-on-one-ing this guy. I use my ult because I know it's time to. And we get a kill on 2 of them. Here, Magnus pulls him out. Now look at my health. My health's not exactly high here. I get lifted. Fortunately, Tree puts his health on me. I leash him again. Look how low I am. Now watch this. I'm out of there. I get out of there. Let my health regen. Fortunately, my team was able to kill this guy for the most part. But look at this. Because I have level 16 ult, 5, 6, 7 seconds out of the match, out of the fight, and I'm full health again. I had 100 health. 10 seconds later, I'm sitting with basically full health. And that's important. You know, you being able to do that's really important because it lets you come back into the fight as a brand new hero. I mean, it's kind of a bad example, but it's basically Aegis. So here I'm going to queue up Butterfly. Once you get the Scotty, in case you guys don't know, let me explain. The whole reason you get Scotty on Slurk is because it helps, because of the ultimate orbs. It makes you extremely tanky, and it gives you a lot of agility. So it's a good damage item, or a decent damage item, but it also gives you good attack speed, good armor, etc., and it makes you tanky. The real key is the fact that it makes you tanky while attacking. And the reason why you want to see here, again, I'm healing, and then I'm right back into the fight. The reason, or at least I'm about to be right back in the fight, I think I decided to push top. Yeah, because I saw there was like 4 on 2. And Tree was getting out of there, which is smart. Anyways, so the reason why it's good to be tanky is because you get these essence shifts. See, like right now I have 36 agility from that last fight. So see, I blink in. Again, this is why I love the blink. And I go toe-to-toe with these guys. I have my ult, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to chase him down. And I end up leashing the Rubik, which is fine. I'm going to come help with the Wraith King, because I know they need that. I got lifted. I almost died, but well. Now look, this was what I was talking about. Look, I'm at 276. I can't do anything. If I stay and fight, I'm dead. So I'm just going to run away. Get the stupid Weaver bug off me. And then I start healing up. Now if I need to get back in there, I can. Look how quick you heal. But yeah, so you want to be tanky, because every time you hit someone, you're going to get the essence shifts. So the goal is to be as tanky as possible, so you can get as many hits in as possible. Especially because then you can go invis, use your ult, and heal back a lot of that health. That's why you play. That's why you build Scotty on Slurk. That's really the quick version of it. Then you go with agility. I mean, with butterfly, in my opinion. Here I leash him again. I don't mind man fighting him because I know I hit harder than he does. At least right now. Trees with him too. Here he comes down. We're gonna get him one time. Now this time I actually do pounce him, so I know he's dead. I get lifted, take a bunch of damage. Here comes the ult, so I know I'm okay. Now see, I'm going on these guys. And I'm out of there. Alright, so let me show you real quick. Notice, oh look, he tried to sunstrike me. Notice here I have 25 essence shifts, that's 75 agility. 75 agility is 75 damage. It's over almost no, it's 70, yeah, it's 11 armor. I see that they're going to mag here. There's not really a lot I can do. I think about maybe just helping him out. He gets the RP, so I jump. We're definitely going to kill this guy. Anyways, so yeah, that's the point. The longer you stay alive, the more important essence shift is. That's just how that skill works. So here, again, I'm back. Now he's coming after me, but he's never going to get me. I pounce out of there, I blink, and I'm gone. Now I need to go bottom so that I can clear up this wave. So I run over here, get some clears on it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And just, you know, kind of finish farming up for my butterfly. So here, when Ranger is asking for a report on Weaver, Weaver is kind of feeding. I mean, at this point, you can see he is 6 and 13, which is definitely feed for sure. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that at all. But a big part of that too is that, you know, we've really been laying into him. So that's not completely his fault. So here I jump into the Roshan pit, and I say, oh, maybe I can hit this guy harder than I think I can, which I definitely can't. Now, I could take this guy if I wanted to, because what I could do is when my health got low, I could just blink out or leap out of the pit, heal real quick, and then blink back in and fight him some more. But it's just not really worth it, and I see my team pushing mid, so I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll leave it with them. Come back and finish Roshan later. So, see, again, I heal up. This is why he's so good. Because no matter what fight you're in, if you know your positioning well, you're always going to be at full health. Alright, so here, we're just looking for a good opportunity to go in. I see Invoker. I think about going on him right there. Wraith King, same thing. Probably could have blinked in and hit him. Seeing again the benefit of the blink. If they have a sentry down there, which they should, if they think I have a Shadow Blade, they should. Or if they see me with a Shadow Blade. At this point, they see me with Blink, so they know I don't have a Shadow Blade. But if they think I do, they should absolutely, you know, put some sentries down. And then I can't Shadow Blade them. It just doesn't work that way. So, that's why I like Blink better. So, like I said, for me, I just like Blink better. I just think it's a better item. Here, look at that. The blink right onto the Weaver. Now he's going to move, which is fine. But watch this. Look at my health. See, I invis out, run away. My health fills up all the way. And I'm right back in. And see, this is what you do with him. See, now look, my essence shaft is back down to 3, and I die. That's a mistake on my part. You know, I dove a little too hard. I got in it a little bit too more than I should have. But it's not a big deal. This game's pretty much over. They're definitely not done. I mean, 40 to 20 looks a little one-sided, but at the same time, look, they've taken both of these towers, and, you know, this one's pushed up a little bit. It's definitely not undoable. The Weaver has a Radiance and a Desolator, so it's not over by any means.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So see again right here, look, bottom tower, we're about to lose it. And I even ping, you see me pinging? I was like, guys, we got to deny it. And I told Tree when he blinked in here, I said, dude, you got to deny the tower. You're not going to be able to kill the thing fast enough. So he turns around and he loses the tower. It's a big mistake. Again, it's not the end of the world, but it's a big mistake because it gives them gold that they don't need to be getting. Let's see. 38. Alright. So here Magnus calls me and he says, hey Slark, let's kill this guy real quick. So I say, okay, I'll come do that with you. See, I ping. I say, alright, I'm on my way. Give me just a second. I blink in. Again, another benefit of Blink, by the way. You can get into the Roshan pit without having to walk in. Now, granted, he can just pounce in on his own. I don't disagree with that. But it's nice being able to have both forms. So here, we're just going to mess up Roshan real quick. Whole team shows up. And I take the Aegis. So again, you can see here I have no Essence Shift. I'm currently 7-3 with 20 assists, so I'm definitely involved in fights. I'm just going to walk up behind him and force his ult, because he's always going to have to do it if he doesn't want to die. Watch. Uh-oh, we got him. Alright. So, oh, look at that blind shot. I did a lot of damage. So Magnus did put the his buff on me. It just ran out right here. As a Magnus player, you should always be buffing your carries with that. See there, he just buffed himself, which is fine. He just needs to buff me again with it as soon as he can. So I come up here, I'm grabbing my Eagle Song. That way I've got the extra damage, the extra agility.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So you can see my actual damage is only 160 right now. I mean, on paper, I don't really hit that hard. But what makes Slark a carry is that once he starts hitting people, the amount of Essence Shift builds up real fast. Spoiler alert, you're going to see that here in a couple minutes. So our Magnus gets way out of position. He gets gone on. Tree jumps in, so I figure I'll jump in too. We start fighting. This is a terrible fight, but I figure whatever. They tried. I use my ult, get a couple hits in, and then I gotta get out of here. I'm trying to get this kill, which I get. I'm trying to get this kill. I realize I'm not going to. I use my magic wand and I run away. I did that just in case he did throw the stun at me. Sunstrike in, and I'm dead. But I do have the Aegis. So oh, this is the other thing about Blink too. Is you can blink out. With Shadow Blade, if they know you have Shadow Blade, as soon as you come back, they just dust you. You're not getting out of there. That's the other thing I like about Blink.
Is under attack.
So, I kind of waste the Aegis there. Sucks a little bit, but not that big of a deal. So, right now, I'm 8-3 and 21. 146 last hit, so again, the farm's not great, but I've done enough. I've been involved enough on the kills we need to be killed, involved in. So here I pick up a Dust, because I'm like, well, I don't know if my team's getting it. I know I can Dust the Weaver. Realistically, though, he's just going to time-lapse away from me. So I'm like, alright, I'll farm these Ancients real quick. A big part of, getting better at this game, something that I learned from one of my higher MMR guys, friends, is that, in the downtime, farm something. Don't just stand around jockeying, hoping that, oh, maybe we're going to get a hit, maybe we're going to jump on them. If you guys aren't doing anything, go farm somewhere. There's always, oh, look at this. Look at this Invoker come at me like a madman. He was so fast there. Again, here, just going to wipe out these waves real quick. Pick up all these last hits, finish up Butterfly. So again, it's a little lopsided right now. This game is by no means over. These guys definitely still have a chance, especially in this patch, if you know how the comeback mechanics work. I'm only 8-3, granted 21 assists, but I'm only 8-3. It's not like we're out of control yet.
Illusion.
Here I say come in behind them. We'll get these guys as they retreat back. So that's why I'm moving this way. And here they come. There's Invoker. Now I know he has Invis. That was the other reason. That was a bad pounce again, but once I start hitting him, he's dead.
Outside my mind.
So that was the other reason I had the Dust, because I knew Invoker was using his. I see that Windrunner got on. Now watch. I missed the pounce, but it was enough to get in. Now watch this. Oh, she freezes him here. I thought I used the Blink Strike. Blink Dagger. Yeah, I missed the pounce because he was a little too far away, but it was enough to get the right click, and then the Scotty Slow puts on him, and he's, Windrunner's dead there. Alright, he gets an RP. I mean, yeah, an RP. Here, I leash, so they're stuck. And look at that. Look at all that damage. He's gonna run, and I'm gonna fight this Wraith King.
Is under attack.
I miss another pounce, which I really don't know how much that went since I was auto-attacking the Wraith King. Look at that blink. See how I blink dagger on him? And then he can't do anything. Now here he's gonna try to... Oh, he's got my pounce, look at that. But watch this. He lives. Now watch it. And pound. Oh, blink strike again. See, the blink dagger is so good. Shadow Blade doesn't get you in position. Now, granted, it does give you the the speed boost when they can't see you, but under tower they can see you. See here, he disappears. I get the pounce. He uses his ult. She freeze blasts him perfect, and he is dead. Now here I used my ult just because I wanted to regain some health. Look how hard I hit this tower. Here I hit Windrunner, so her slow is going to go into effect. I fall back, I dust him, because I don't want him being able to invisible. Waiting for him. There's the pounce, and he is dead. Oh, by the way, remember how I was telling you this is why you build him tanky? 45 stacks of Essence Shift. That's 135 agility. That's, look at my damage now. And that's not bonus, that's considered actual damage. So now I have 48 stacks, 45 now, but 132 agility. That's insane. My attack speed's through the roof. My armor, look at my armor. 35 plus 2. I have 37 armor right now. And you'll see, remember this, I have 300 damage and 35 armor. If I get back down to 0 essence shifts, you'll see how much of a difference that makes. So I pick up my butterfly. Now obviously this game's pretty much over at this point. But they keep trying, so okay, I respect it. We'll get the fights in there. See the blink behind? And he is dead.
You never felt more shit, did you?
So again, just keep pushing in these waves. Now, this is a good example. Look at that attack speed. That's the essence shift. And when your attack speed's that high and you're hitting for 300 or whatever, it's through the roof. Alright, so here again, see, blink, attack and pounce. He's dead. Now I'm going to have to use my ult here in just a second. And there's the ult. Health is coming back. Stacking essence shifts again. Uh-oh, am I going to die? Look at my health, look how low it is. Oh, blink dagger out of there. And look at me heal. Not really sure why he's smoked, but whatever. But look at the heal. And in 7 seconds, I'm right back in the fight. And she's dead. Now he used his ult, so he's out. Oh no, he just ran. Look at the blink. Look at the blink. Do you see it? That's why I like Blink Dagger. It's a very good item on Slug. So here, Invoker grabs a refresher. I say, okay, let's go finish off these towers. Look at the blink. See? Again. Now he's invisible, so I can't do much. But again, 31 stacks of Essence Shift. I buy the dust, and I call the dust out. I mean, I pick the dust up, just in case I have to fight Invoker again. Now here, because of all the towers we've taken and stuff, oh, see Slug? Weaver, makes him use his ult. Now remember, I already have my ult again, so if I need it, I can just use it. There I used it because I wanted to make sure I had enough mana before the EMP went off. So remember, before all these fights, I was 8-3. Now I'm up to 15-3. I run away and heal up, no problem. I look at my gold and I say, hey, I've got 6,300 gold. Now, this is fun. I tell my team, hey guys, you ready for me to throw this game? And I come up here and I sell the dust. And what am I buying? If you guessed a Divine Rapier, you'd be correct. So I tell my team I'm buying a Divine Rapier and they all laugh. And they're like, oh god. Now, the Divine Rapier, you buy it when you're really ahead and you think you're okay, or you buy it when you're really behind and you're like, oh, this is the only way we're going to win. So I Divine Rapier in. Start fighting these guys. Once I hit him, look, I kill Rubik in 4 hits. 26 stacks of Essence Shift. And of course, with the Divine Rapier, I hit like a tank at this point. Watch how much damage. Look at that.
Radiant's middle tower.
I mean, I just 5-shot a barracks. Full health. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 shot. I 10-shot a barracks.
Bottom barracks has fallen.
And you know, again, the Rapier is a little cocky, but it's really just look, watch this, blink, and 3-shot a Windrunner. That's why I like to blink.
Radiant's middle
So
tower has fallen.
now the Ancient's under attack.
Radiant's ancient is
So that's
under
going to pretty
attack.
much do it. I don't usually, I come up here to finish this off just to get the Mega Creeps. I don't usually do the whole fountain diving thing, but I mean, come on. I'm Slark with a blink and a Divine Rapier. So I'm jumping in, boys.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
There's Invoker. Kill him real quick. There's Weaver. Get some hits on him. I think he ults, so I back out just to be safe.
Radiant's ancient
But
is
blinks up
under
again,
attack.
so I'm right back in. There he goes. And there Rubik goes. And that's game. I finish off 21-3 with 25 assists. So I thought that was a fun game. I thought you guys would enjoy that one. And that's my first video for my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will tune in more and check out some more videos. Again, please leave comments, click that thumbs up button, try to get me some ratings as quick as possible. Please subscribe to the channel. It's free. And, you know, my goal is to post a video a day, sometimes more. You know, with me just starting off the channel, I got to get some of my archive together and stuff like that. But I'm really hoping that I can, you know, make this into something that you guys have fun watching. You know, there's a couple people on YouTube that I love to watch. I think they, you know, just bring something to the game. And I'm hoping that with some refinement and stuff like that, I can do that as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Dodo Dude saying thank you, and have a good night, guys.